Looks like Ken Carson is trying to blackball Osamason, and I don't know if you see my previous work and stuff like that, but I'm not a big fan of Osamason. I've watched a few of his vlogs and stuff like that. Seems like a genuine dude, super dope. I think he's definitely on the come up, but I don't know. Compared to Ken Carson, he's just a straight up Ken Carson clone, and I'm standing on that hill, you know what I mean? Like, I do see he's trying different things, but there's just a few songs where I'm just like, yo, you sound exactly like Ken Carson, man. Like, there's no denying it whatsoever. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. I don't care what you tell me, bro. But anyways, let's just check this out right here. So, Holler Kine was saying Ken Carson's apparently boycotting Osamason. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And I think the big reason is just because Ken Carson knows that you sound exactly like him. You know what I mean? Just like how Destroy Lonely does not mess with. This does not mess with Southside Silhouette and Rolling Thrax. Destroy Lonely even said that. He was like, man, I don't mess with Southside Silhouette. You know what I mean? Because Southside Silhouette's early work sounded very similar to Destroy Lonely. By the way, I love Southside Silhouette, Rolling Thrax. I wish it would have dropped way more together, or just in general. You know what I mean? Because like each of their projects are just so fire. Like my favorite Southside Silhouette track is Deja Vu. But the one thing I do want to say, Southside Silhouette and Rolling Thrax collab album was straight up ass, straight up garbage. But anyways, Ambient 22_22 says replies to Holler KNE. And Caller KNE says he's telling producers to not send beats to Osamason. So let's go to the next slide. And then Tom on Twitter says, how do you know this? Holler says, Wild Curdo, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Wild Carduno told us in a group chat. To be honest, maybe call me old man, but I don't know who this is. Wild Carduno told us in a group chat. But I definitely believe this. And later on, I'm going to say that Ken Carson is denying it, which he should deny, but I know he's actually trying to blackball Osamason. And then Osamason posted on a story, I grew up bumping him. Couldn't dream of him just hating on me. And he's like alluding to, I grew up listening to Ken Carson, and he's using some NBA Youngboy lyrics. But let's just go to the next slide, though. So Ken Carson makes a big update and starts denying Osamason producer allegations. Let's just check that out. So Ken Carson posts on Twitter, cloud more valuable than money. And you know how OPM just does these weird texts. Even Yeet's been doing the same thing, just speaking in, I don't even know, Yeetology, Twizzy Rich kind of talk. And you know, OPM does the same thing, except he's not doing any spaces. And you know, Cardi did the exact same thing on Twitter. Same with Little Uzi Vert. And then Ken Carson said, find a better shitpost. So Ken Carson straight up denying it. Which he should. He doesn't want to sound like a hater, but we all know Ken Carson don't fuck with Osamason like that. So this is not a shitpost, and this is probably facts. And then Ken Carson posts on Twitter, I don't know them niggas, stop chasing narratives. And you know, it's smart for Ken Carson just to deny that, because he's at the top right now. He sold 45K with The Great Chaos, which in my opinion is probably a top 10 project this year. He's at 7.1 million monthly listeners. Top song Fighting Demons, Yale, Jennifer's Body, Paranoid, Singapore. And The Great Chaos was just a beautiful project, just absolutely fire. And he's at the top. Like, he's out of the underground now, selling 45K first week. Destroy Lonely is out of the underground now, selling 33K first week. And then now there's Osamason, who almost dropped the same style of music for the Ken Carson fans when people were waiting for A Great Chaos. Like, X and Sex sounds like a straight up Ken Carson song, same with Troops. But I'm not a fan of Osamason. Like, I get his grind and stuff like that. Osamason was a fire project, not necessarily for me. I wish the mixing was better. He just reminds me of an early Ken Carson with just super shitty mixing, to be honest with you. But overall, I just wanted to kind of touch on this low-key beef, whatever. And it's smart for Ken Carson not even recognizing who these guys are. Like these clones are, not even mentioning Osamason's name. Because Ken Carson's up at the top right now. Osamason is on his way to the top. So I guess we'll have to see what happens and what escalates, if you know what I mean. But let me know what you guys think of this video and subscribe. Peace out.